The elaborate towers and spires, the majestic rose window above the central entrance. This is the St. Nicholas Roman Catholic Church. These elements of the Gothic architectural style were added by the 19th to 20th century Kiev architect Horodetskyi. Saints and gargoyles guard the house of God. All of them were created by the famed Italian-born Ukrainian sculptor Emilio Sala, according to Horodetskyi's sketches. Instead of stone, they were poured from concrete. The head of the Museum of Kiev History, Lyudmila Moroz, says this was unusual for the time.
Cement and concrete were new materials in the 20th century. Horodetskyi was then a co-owner of a concrete plant. By applying concrete in the decoration of the facade of the church, the architects showed the advantage of this material. The beautiful church became an advertisement for the building material, which was not yet widespread.
Horodetskyi and the church he built occupy a special place in the Museum of Kiev History for their originality and innovation.
Horodetskyi liked to tame difficult landscapes. That's how he viewed the land plot where the church was going to be built. Horodetskyi came up with a breakthrough engineering decision. Concrete board piles were used during the construction of St. Nicholas Church in Kiev for the first time in Europe. The building got a strong foundation, despite unstable grounds. The usual ribbon foundation could not endure the weight of such a high and massive structure.
When the Bolsheviks came to power in Kiev, the church was shuttered. In the 1930s, it was used as a storage facility. Just a few years later, it was damaged by artillery shelling during World War II, but survived. In the 1970s, the church was transformed again, this time into a concert hall for organ and chamber music.
When in 1970 the decision was made to create a national organ and chamber music house in Kiev, the restoration was done according to the old drawings.
Despite the renovations, the original appearance of the church facade has been retained. Inside, however, the altar is gone. In its place stands a pipe organ. It's a point of pride for the musicians who use it. The sound-generating part of the organ is the pipes. The one you see on the facade is just 1 out of 55. One of the smallest pipes has a height of 13 millimeters. Its sound is on the verge of human hearing range. It's almost ultrasound. The biggest wooden pipe is 6 meters high. Its sound is already felt as a vibration. Church services for the Roman Catholic community were resumed at the church in the beginning of the 1990s. In 2001, Pope John Paul II visited the church during his visit to Kiev. Since its very beginnings as an architectural masterpiece, St. Nicholas Church has been uniting faith and art. In the afternoon here, the spirit is stirred by God's Word, and in the evenings by masterpieces of organ music.